From Barcelona to the Basketball Hall of Fame, Pau Gasol's journey is the stuff of legends. But just how good was Pau Gasol actually? Was he merely a solid player who lucked into the right situations? Or a generational talent who changed the game? Let's find out.
On the turnover, Gasol switching hands on the dribble, kicks all the way.
Let's kick things off where it all began. Barcelona, Spain. Born on July 6, 1980, young Pau Gasol wasn't always destined for basketball greatness. In fact, did you know he originally wanted to be a doctor? After Magic Johnson announced his HIV diagnosis in 1991, 11-year-old Pau was so moved that he decided he wanted to find a cure for AIDS. But fate had other plans for our tall, lanky friend. Gasol's parents were both medical professionals and pretty tall themselves. His dad stood at 6'3" and his mom at 6'1". So, it's no surprise that Pau shot up like a beanstalk. By the time he was a teenager, he was already towering over his peers. Gasol's journey to basketball stardom wasn't a straight path. He started playing rugby before switching to basketball, joining his school team. His natural athleticism and height quickly caught the eye of scouts, and he soon moved on to Cornell. It wasn't long before he caught the eye of FC Barcelona's junior team. He made his debut with FC Barcelona's senior team on January 17, 1999, at just 18 years old, but he only played a total of 25 minutes in the entire 1998-99 Spanish ACB league season. This limited playing time fueled his determination to improve and earn his spot on the court, and improve he did. By his final season in the ACB, Gasol was averaging 12.4 points and 5.8 rebounds in 24.7 minutes per game. Little did he know his journey was about to take him across the Atlantic to a league that would test his mettle and ultimately define his legacy. Fast forward to 2001. The Atlanta Hawks select Gasol with the 3rd overall pick. But in a draft day trade, Gasol's rights are shipped off to the Vancouver Grizzlies, soon to be the Memphis Grizzlies. This trade would prove to be a turning point, not just for Gasol, but for the entire Grizzlies franchise. In his very first NBA season, Gasol didn't just adapt to the league, he took it by storm. He became the first foreign player to win the NBA Rookie of the Year award. In a league dominated by American talent, this Spanish newcomer was turning heads and dropping jaws. Gasol's rookie stats were impressive: 17.6 points and 8.9 rebounds per game. But it wasn't just the numbers that made him stand out, it was how he accumulated those stats. Gasol showed a diverse offensive game rarely seen in rookies, especially big men. He could score with his back to the basket, face up and drive, or hit mid-range jumpers. His footwork was advanced for a rookie, allowing him to outmaneuver more experienced defenders. But perhaps most impressive was Gasol's durability and consistency. He was the only Grizzly to play all 82 games that season. What made Gasol's rookie season truly special was how he changed the perception of European players in the NBA.
Out of Barcelona, Spain. There he goes.
At a time when many still doubted whether European big men could succeed in the more physical NBA, Gasol proved that skill, basketball IQ, and versatility could more than make up for any perceived lack of toughness. But Gasol's impressive rookie season was just the beginning. As he settled into life in the NBA, he was about to embark on a journey that would see him become the cornerstone of a franchise. With his Rookie of the Year trophy in hand, Gasol entered his sophomore season ready to prove he was no one-hit wonder. In his second year, he upped his scoring to 19 points per game, and again played all 82 games. What made Gasol truly special during his Grizzlies years was his continual improvement. Each season, he seemed to add something new to his game. His passing ability, always a strength, became elite for a big man. He developed a knack for finding cutters from the high post, a skill that would serve him well later in his career with the Lakers. During his time in Memphis, Gasol racked up franchise records like they were going out of style. He became the Grizzlies' all-time leading scorer, rebounder, and shot blocker. He was the franchise's record holder for free throws made and attempted. Basically, if there was a Grizzlies record book, Gasol's name was all over it.
Gasol turns the corner and jams it down.
However, success in the NBA isn't just about individual achievements, and the Grizzlies couldn't seem to get over the playoff hump. As the saying goes, sometimes a change of scenery is all a player needs to reach new heights. For Gasol, that change was just around the corner. On February 1st, 2008, the basketball world was shaken by a trade that would change the NBA landscape. Pau Gasol was headed to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers, led by Kobe Bryant, were a good team, but they needed that extra push to become great. That's where Pau Gasol shows up. His ability to pass from the high post, his mid-range shooting, and his basketball IQ were all skills that the triangle offense emphasized. From his very first game as a Laker, it was clear that this was a match made in basketball heaven. In his debut, Gasol dropped 24 points, grabbed 12 rebounds, and dished out 4 assists. The Lakers had found their missing piece, and Gasol had found a team that could truly showcase his talents. What made Gasol's transition to the Lakers so seamless was his unselfishness and basketball intelligence.
Backs in, spins, fake, shot, it's good! Gasol got it to go!
He didn't try to force his way into the offense. Instead, he found ways to complement Kobe Bryant and the existing Lakers core. Off the court, Kobe and Pau developed a deep respect and friendship. Kobe, known for his intense demeanor and high standards, often praised Gasol's skills and importance to the team. He once said, "You'd be hard-pressed to find a big man with his skill set in the history of the game." Coming from someone like Kobe Bryant, that's high praise indeed. What's truly remarkable about their partnership is how it evolved over time. As Kobe aged and his athleticism began to decline, Gasol's role in the offense became even more crucial. He became a hub that the Lakers' offense could run through, using his passing ability and scoring touch to create opportunities for his teammates. But perhaps the most significant aspect of the trade was how it allowed Gasol to silence his critics. Those who had questioned whether he could contribute to a championship-level team were about to get their answer. With the Lakers, Gasol would no longer be asked to be the best player on the team. Instead, he could settle into a role as an ultra-skilled second option, a role that perfectly suited his unselfish style of play. The impact of the trade was immediate and profound. They stormed through the Western Conference playoffs and made it to the NBA Finals, where they fell to the Boston Celtics. But it was clear to everyone that the Lakers, with Gasol, were now a force to be reckoned with. The stage was set for one of the most successful periods in Lakers history, and Pau Gasol was right at the center of it all.
Gasol behind his back, over to Ariza for the slam.
In his first full season with the team, 2008-2009, the Lakers won 65 games and stormed through the playoffs. They defeated the Orlando Magic in the NBA Finals, giving Gasol his first championship ring. But they weren't done. The very next year, the Lakers were back in the finals, this time facing their arch rivals, the Boston Celtics. In a grueling 7-game series, Gasol showed his mettle. In the decisive Game 7, he put up 19 points and a whopping 18 rebounds. The Lakers won, and Gasol had his second championship in as many years. Let's put this in perspective. Before Gasol arrived, the Lakers hadn't won a championship since 2002. With Gasol, they won back-to-back titles. Coincidence? We think not. These championship runs solidified Gasol's place among the NBA elite. But what exactly made him such a special player? We're talking about a 7-footer who could do it all. Post moves? Check. Mid-range jumper? Check. Passing ability? Double check. Gasol's footwork in the post was like watching a ballet dancer. He had an array of moves that could make defenders' heads spin. His up and under move was particularly deadly. He'd fake one way, get the defender in the air, and then smoothly glide to the other side for an easy bucket.
Bryant for the lead, misses, Gasol banks it in with 0.5 of a second remaining.
But what really set Gasol apart was his passing ability. For a big man, he had the vision and passing skills of a point guard. He averaged over 3 assists per game for his career. His ability to find cutters from the high post or hit open shooters out of double teams made him a nightmare for opposing defenses. And let's not forget his mid-range game. Gasol could knock down jumpers with consistency, forcing defenders to guard him away from the basket. This opened driving lanes for his teammates and made the Lakers' offense even more potent. As Gasol entered his 30s, he continued to be a productive player. After leaving the Lakers, he had successful stints with the Chicago Bulls and San Antonio Spurs. In Chicago, he made 2 more All-Star teams and showed he could still put up big numbers. With the Spurs, Gasol took on more of a supporting role, but his basketball IQ and versatility made him a valuable piece of Greg Popovich's system. He even expanded his game, adding a 3-point shot to his arsenal. Even in his final NBA seasons, Gasol was making history. On April 2, 2016, at the age of 35, he became just the 38th player in NBA history to reach 10,000 career rebounds. He was also the 36th player to have both 10,000 points and 10,000 rebounds. And honestly, was there ever any doubt? 6-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA champion, 4-time All-NBA selection, NBA Rookie of the Year, FIBA World Cup MVP, 2-time Eurobasket MVP, all-time leading scorer in Eurobasket history. So, how good was Pau Gasol actually? In a word, exceptional. He was a revolutionary player who combined size, skill, and basketball IQ in a way that few others have. He was a key piece on championship teams, a leader on the international stage, and a player who made everyone around him better. From that skinny kid in Barcelona who wanted to cure AIDS to a global basketball superstar and Hall of Famer, Pau Gasol's journey is a testament to skill, hard work, and passion for the game. As we look back on his career, one thing is clear: the game of basketball is better because Pau Gasol played it. But hey, that's just my take. How do you think Gasol stacks up against other greats of his era? Did we miss any key moments in his career? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're always breaking down the biggest stories and trends in the NBA, and you won't want to miss our future videos. And hey, while you're at it, smash that bell icon too. That way, you'll be notified as soon as we drop new content. Trust me, with how quickly things change in the NBA, you'll want to stay up to date.